times. How did you kind of block out, probably a little bit of frustration of, man, I wish that ball had gotten through or anything like that? How did you block that out in the outfield and stay focused on the game at hand?
I think being in a new position this year anyway, or for a while, helped out because I was really trying to focus on the task at hand. So, that maybe even helped me on why I found so many barrels that night, just because had my mind set on something else, and it kind of took the attention away from the fact that I can't find a hole.
So now that you have a little bit of a different perspective playing the game from the outfield now going back behind the plate tonight for the game against Normal, is there anything kind of different on your mind or a different way that you might approach?
I just think it feels like home. I'm glad to be back.
Well, the Otters are definitely happy to have you back behind the plate. You've been throwing runners out at a really great clip this season. I think the Otters as a team are throwing runners out at like a second or third best rate in the league. What do you think's been leading to that much success gunning runners out?
Just trying to get rid of it as quick as I can. As soon as it hits the glove, get it out. There's been guys who have gotten pretty big jumps too. That same thing. I'm just trying to get it as quick as I can out of my glove.
Well, Mike, thank you so much for your time, and best of luck tonight against Normal.
Thank you, Sam.
You've been listening to the Evansville Otters pregame show on WUE.
GD Ritzy's is a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball. GD Ritzy's grilled chicken sandwiches, old-fashioned peanut butter and jelly, and ice cream. With 3 Evansville locations. West at 4810 University Drive. On the north side at 4320 North 1st Avenue. And on the east side at 601 North Green River Road. GD Ritzy's is open from 10 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. GD Ritzy's, a proud supporter of the Evansville Otters.
Heritage Federal Credit Union has 7 full-service branches in both Evansville and Newburgh, serving more than 38,000 members. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Vanderburgh or Warwick County. Heritage Federal Credit Union offers mortgage and consumer loans, checking and savings accounts, as well as online banking for members. Heritage Federal Credit Union can be reached toll-free by phone at 1-800-858-1693. It can also be found online at hfcu.info.
The Evansville Otters would like to thank the Evansville Courier and Press for their support and coverage of Otters baseball. The Evansville Courier and Press provides sports and weather coverage to the tri-state, print and online edition. The Evansville Courier and Press can be found online at courierandpress.com, as well as on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. The Evansville Courier and Press, a member of the Journal Media Group.
Welcome back to the Evansville Otters pregame show. Counting it down to first pitch here from Bosse Field. It's the Normal Cornbelters and the Evansville Otters. On the bump for the Otters, you already know that Spencer Medic starting game 1. And this is how the offense is going to line it up behind him. Remember, fans, tonight's starting lineup for the Otters is brought to you by Mr. Quickpick. Here to provide you the roadside service you deserve. Call Mr. Quickpick at 812-496-2321. David Cronin leading things off. He's at second base. Then Ryan Long at third. Travis Harrison in left. Jeff Gardner in right. Austin Bush at first base. He'll hit fifth. Then Brant Whiting is going to DH and hit sixth. Mike Rizzatello shifting from left field back to behind the plate. He's going to hit seventh. Hunter Cullen out in center field. And then J.J. Gould, the shortstop, rounds things out. For Normal, they're going to have their proverbial ace on the mound. That's Jack Landwehr. He's 7-3 with a 3.05 ERA. Earlier this season, he absolutely dominated the Otters through 5 innings in a second game of a doubleheader that Normal ended up sweeping earlier this season a couple of Sundays ago, exactly 1 month ago now, actually, back in July on a Sunday. And this is how the Normal lineup is going to look. It's the same exact one that you saw on Tuesday, with James Davison Jr. leading it off, then Santiago Chirino, Derek Loveless, Andrew Godbold, Sean Hurley, Chris Uriart, Justin Fletcher, Cody Erickson, and Michael Baca hitting ninth. It was an offense that exploded for 13 runs, but the Otters themselves scored 11 on their own, and they were a couple of big breaks away from potentially getting back into the game and finding a way to take the lead in the late going. And you just got to move past a game where he gave up 13 runs. You got 2 of the best starting pitchers the Otters have to offer Randy Wynn and Spencer Mennick going on the bump today for Evansville. Mennick in particular, his last time out, it wasn't pretty, but he got the job done. Spencer went 6 1/3 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned on 2 hits, 3 walks. His control wasn't at his sharpest, but 6 punch-outs. He was very effective, now 3-1 on the season with a 3.24 ERA. He's been able to strike out batters at about an inning per strikeout. So far this season, Spencer has been just the kind of jolt this Otters rotation has needed.
Yeah, he's come on strong, Sam, and actually, you know, after we lost Rennie, I think the club was in a tailspin there for a while until they readjusted, and I think Spencer has really come on to help them.
Yeah, no, indefinitely. Spencer coming over from Joliet, you know, losing a nice piece like Manny Cruz is hard to part with, but Spencer has made it all hands and now that Ryan Long from third base. It's one of the most exciting scratch out void. Chances to win up to $900,000. It's a dynamite collection of original hits and enhanced available scores. Yours today for your favorite record lottery tickets. You're going to love this show. Who's your lottery? That's an individual's opinion. His goal today was the normal offense that we saw for the first 3 runs on Tuesday. Obviously, that's impressive. But today, what's even more impressive is it's not enough the first time they swim hard. The past 10 years, the same morning. It's time to stick around and cooler or warehouse for a week to 10 days. And ours is right there on the farm. It's local, it's fresh. We would just like to go out there and pick a dozen right off the table and mix a great summertime feast. It's winding along as well as normals is.
Well, again, I look at their lineup and they had up to 300 or 280, 290 hitters compared to the Otters. You got Ryan Long is 289 and Gardner's 283 and Cronin's 281, Harrison's 271, and they're the highest batting averages on the Otters. And it's respectable, but not in the 300 class.
Yeah, it's really hard to fight fire with fire. So the Otters only hope that Spencer Mennick can go out and get some solid players. One thing that I played the Otters advantage here is the fact that it gets us up to the game. The goal line together for 36. We're not done. If we get ahead early, rely on that on Spencer Mennick. So it's on into the game. It has a dominant backing of the game. But Mitch Hinkle, looking at his normal self, is on Tuesday. Shorten this game to a 5-inning affair. Both teams are out on the field for the national anthem, so we'll take our final break and be back with first pitch here at Policy Field. You've been listening to the Evansville Otters pregame show on WUEV and the World Coach FM, brought to you by Kirkmeyer and Con.
Sheet Metal Local 20 and SmackDown, the Sheet Metal and Air Conditioning Contractors National Association, have the most qualified sheet metal and HVAC contractors in the Evansville area. To find a list of our qualified union contractors, visit unionsheetmetalindustry.com.
Injuries are inevitable. It doesn't matter if you're playing baseball, walking the dog, or falling from a ladder. Injuries happen. When they do, Tri-State Orthopedics offers treatment for sprains, strains, and fractures by medical specialists. Tri-State Orthopedics is located at 225 Cross Lake Drive in Evansville, just north of the Lloyd and I-164. Tri-State Orthopedics can be reached by phone at 812-477-1558. Its urgent care line is 812-474-OUCH. Tri-State Orthopedics, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 business days before any digging project. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
It's time for Evansville Otters baseball on 91.5 FM, WUEV. Long, toward right, toward the corner, toward the foul ball and over the wall, fair. Home run for Ryan Long.
High in the air to right field, pretty deep. Jones going back at the track of the wall. He jumps. It is out of here. A grand slam for Chuck Gardner.
Don't forget Otters fans. You can catch every Evansville Otters broadcast on 91.5 FM, WUEV, online at EvansvilleOtters.com. and you're the WUEV Mother Lap.
Otters take game 5 by a score of 1-0, and they are the 2016 Frontier League champions.
Now, let's start the rankings. Let's go with exciting action.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's time for a double dip of Evansville Otters action alongside Bill.
Saturday, early rain been clearing with a high of 84.
And the normal Cornbelters. Otters coming into this one off of a tough loss in the opening game of the series with SM Spencer Medic out for now to start this one. And this is how the defense lines up behind him. Travis Harrison in left, Hunter Cullen at center, Jeff Gardner at first, Ryan Long at third, J.J. Gould at short, and his double play partner David Cronin at second, Austin Bush at first, and Mike Rizzatello behind the plate to do the catching. Remember, fans, this pitcher and catcher battery is sponsored by The Answer Auto Repair East. Find your battery needs at The Answer Auto Repair East, located at 2319 North Green River Road, or call at 812-475-9000. Now, what's turned out to be a beautiful Thursday afternoon, I welcome in my analyst for today's game, Bill McCune. Bill, ready to get back to Otters baseball?
I'm ready. We got rained out last night, but boy, tonight it's beautiful. The sun is shining. Flag is blowing out to left center. We got one of the Otters' best pitchers on the mound. Got the Otters' best catcher behind the plate. The Otters' best third baseman over there on third. And truly the outstanding outfielder in the league, Jeff Gardner out there in white.
Spencer Medic on the bump for the Otters. The southpaw is ready to get things going. James Davison Jr. stands in to lead it off, and he stands like a statue as the first pitch from Medic's a called strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. It started at 5:05 p.m. right on the dot. The 0-1 pitch, Davison hits it on the ground, back up the middle. Gould ranges to his left, fields behind the bag, and throws over to first to get the speedy Davison Jr. hustling out of the box. Just like that, 2 pitches, 1 out for Spencer Medic, and a nice start to the ball game.
Yeah, and the sun is covering the entire field, Sam. You know, we haven't seen that sun for a while, but it looks good out there now. The only thing that's covered in the shade is the batter and the catcher and the umpire.
Medic into his mind, his first hit of the season. Fastball called strike 1. Medic 6'3", 220 pounds. Now 3-1 with the Otters, a 3.24 ERA. The left it's quickly 0-2. Trino, right-handed hitter, batting .371 this season.
Isn't that amazing? 371.
0-2 pitch. First foul on the third base side. And it stays 0-2. Trino just year in, year out, now in year number 6 with the Cornbelters, just consistently being able to produce an above 300 average. Now the Frontier League hit king all time. Well over 600 hits. The 0-2 again. Medic bounces it out in front of the plate. Trino lays off 1-2.
600, I thought the other night you said 800.
Well above 600, into 700 now, closing in on 800.
It's too much for me.
Rizzatello sets up in the 1-2 pitch. Fastball just off the inside black. Trino backs up off the plate, and the count's even at 2. Bill, as you mentioned, home plate and the batter, as well as the catcher and umpire in the shade right now. Everybody else in pure sunshine. The 2-2. Trino flies it in the air to right. Gardner freezes, and it's hit right at him. Barely has to move as he gloves it for the second out of the inning.
Just to highlight, Jeff Gardner's father is here in attendance again, and Jeff had breakfast and dinner with his father, and father said, of course, he paid. So anyway, Jeff's father's going to follow the team over to Florence.
Now with 2 outs, here's Derek Lovelace. Nobody on top of the first inning. Medic kicks in, deals the first pitch. Lovelace swings away, skies it in the air to center. Cullen starts back, now goes in and to his right. Towards the left center gap, he puts it away for the final out of the inning. An easy 1-2-3 frame for Spencer Medic. Will go to the bottom half of the first. It's normal nothing in Evansville coming to bat here on WUEV 91.5 FM. Brought to you by Krokemeyer and Kahn.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Kirkemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kirkemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kirkemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kirkemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Kirkemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kirkemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kirkemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kirkemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Kirkemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Kirkemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Kirkemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Kirkemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
The hit against starting pitcher Jack Landwehr for the Cornbelters, 6'1", 205-pound righty. This is how the defense looks behind him for the Cornbelters. Godbold in left, James Davison in center, Derek Lovelace in right, Michael Baca at third, Santiago Torino at short, Justin Fletcher at second, Chris Yard at first, and Cody Erickson doing the catching for Landwehr, who has now won 7 of his past 8 ball games. He is on some kind of run. As before that first win that started off that little stretch for him, he had been 0-3, or 0-2, excuse me, now 7-3 on the year with a 3.05 ERA. David Cronin's going to lead it off for the Otters, left-handed batter. Landwehr from the full windup, his first pitch. Fastball misses down and in, 1-0. Dennis Breck, your home plate umpire. Danny Walker out on the bases. Once we get to game 2 with a doubleheader, those two men will switch positions. 1-0 pitch. Landwehr misses downstairs, and it's 2-0.
Identical pitches, identical location, identical call.
That's what you like to see. Cronin, a 281 hitter. The pitch. Launches a fastball, sail in over the middle of the plate, knee high, 2-1.
That's not to say that umpire in that last game we had had a rough night.
That's to put it nicely. The 2-1. Cronin takes a called strike inside corner. Nice pitch from Landwehr, and the count's even at 2. This is the second time the Otters will see Landwehr this season. Saw him back on July 15th, just a month and a day ago. The 2-2 pitch. Cronin chops it on the ground up the first base line. Landwehr off the bump, fields and tags Cronin running by to record the out himself. One man gone in the bottom of the first.
Now, just for the sake of information, Sam, if Cronin had run into Landwehr, would he have been out for interference?
I believe the answer is no.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is it?
The fielder has the right to field.
The fielder has the right of way.
Right. So he would have been called out for interference.
Now Ryan Long, 1 out, bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Ryan checks his swing on a pitch down low, 1-0. But had Landwehr fielded the ball, Cronin run into him, and the ball dropped 3. Cronin, had he been able to make it to first after that, would have been safe. The 1-0 pitch to Ryan. He swings and lines it down the right field side towards the corner. That's going to drop in on the warning track and one hop up against the wall. Right fielder Lovelace goes over, picks it up with a bare hand and gets it on in. But Long scoots into second base with a double. The Otters' first hit of the game.
I'll tell you what, that Ryan's got a quick bat, especially when they're inside and high. I'd say let her high. Boy, he can whip that bat and pull that ball down the right field line. I don't know how many home runs and doubles he's gotten in the last, I'm going to say 3 weeks. How many? I think he's had 4 home runs or something, has he done?
Well over that. Going into the All-Star break, Ryan only had 4 home runs.
Oh, okay.
So since about a month ago now, he has tacked on 7 more. 4 of those coming in the past 8 games. First pitch to Harrison now. He takes just outside for ball 1. Long out at second, 1 out, bottom of the first. Otters with an early scoring opportunity. Travis Harrison, the batter, hitting from the right side. Long a lead from second, and Landwehr from the stretch for the first time. It is 1-0. Fastball goes down and away, and it's 2-0 on Harrison.
Yeah, I owe Travis an apology. I kept saying Mr. Paul Paulman was his stepfather. It's his father-in-law. So my apologies to Mr. Paulman and to Travis. Sorry.
Yeah, got to get the genealogy right. Break out the family tree.
I know. I thought Travis was going to hit me when he said that. I really had a nice conversation with him. He's a wonderful, wonderful young man. Happy to talk to him prior to the game getting rained out last night.
2-0 on Harrison, a 271 hitter. The pitch. Watches it go down low, and it's 3-0. Landwehr early on here, not quite control issues because he's relatively around the zone, but just missing around ankle high. Can't seem to get a firm grasp on the strike zone yet.
Well, I'd like to see Travis get a base hit here and draw in.
3-0 pitch misses inside. Travis won't have a chance to drive in a run, but instead they'll be men at first and second for the new man who leads the team in RBI, Jeff Gardner, now with 50.
Yeah, Jeff told me he came up and he watched or listened to the game prior to that, and he heard the description of his throw to home plate, and he was kind of thrilled and excited that you did an excellent job of broadcasting.
I mean, Jeff made it pretty easy on me. Perfect one hop strike. Didn't get much better than that. Now runners at first and second for Gardner. And the first pitch from Landwehr pops the mitt on the outside corner for strike 1.
I understand they're going to have a reception after the ball game, the last game or something, a home game here, and that's when they give away the most popular player. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be rough.
The 0-1. Gardner swings and taps it on the ground to the first baseman, Iriart. Fielding behind the back, he'll just take it over to the base and get the 1 out. Everybody moves up to second and third, respectively. Gardner out at first, and with 2 away, it's going to take a clutch base hit from Austin Bush to try and bring home these runners.
Sam, if I have a vote, in which I don't, but if I had a vote, I'm going to have to say I'm going to cast 1/3 for Ryan Long, 1/3 for Jeff, and 1/3 for Travis, and the other, whatever is left for you. Yes.
Bush, first pitch. Breaking ball is a little high, but that one finds the zone right around the belt for strike 1.
I think all three deserve to be recognized. They're having great years. They lead the team in home runs, RBIs, and batting averages. So what else could you ask for?
Men at second and third, 2 outs for Bush, and he takes outside 1-1. Otters with a early scoring opportunity for Bush, a 240 hitter. Hit his second home run of the season back on Tuesday. An absolute mammoth shot out to center.
Oh, wow.
Big left-handed batter, Landwehr from the high set. His pitch, big swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup, and Bush swings through it, 1-2.
Yeah, that home run he hit was dead center, 400 feet plus. I don't know how many feet beyond that fence. Something we can't tell, but once it clears 400 feet, that's enough.
2 outs, bottom of the first. Otters looking to strike first. Landwehr's 1-2. Fastball up and away. Bush takes it, and the count's even at 2 apiece.
Now, how many home runs how many 400 feet home runs have you hit?
Last time I think it was still 0. Foul back, keeps the hands on a breaking pitch on the outside corner, able to spoil it.
For about 18 years in the majors, maybe 10 years.
Skies it in the third baseman. Now it's the short calling for it, and in shallow left he puts it away to end the inning. Otters threaten, but nothing doing. Scoreless after one inning at Bossy Field. You're listening to WUEV 91.5 FM and Con.
Hi, this is Evansville. If you ever restoration service where professional work meets affordable pricing. Remember, go Otters!
This Evansville Otters broadcast is made possible through support from New Image Travel. New Image Travel provides motor coach charter service to the United States and Canada with pickup within a 150-mile radius of Evansville. A full list of New Image Travel's offerings can be found online at newimagecharter.com. New Image Travel can be reached toll-free at 1-800-432-6213. New Image Travel, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
The Tri-State Area Marathon service stations are proud supporters of the Evansville Otters. Marathon has over 5,100 Marathon-branded stations nationwide, and a full list of area Marathon stations and a list of daily gas prices are available online at mymarathonstation.com. Marathon provides products which support commercial, industrial, and retail operations. Marathon's slogan is Fueling the American Spirit.
For those listening in Otterville land, well, you like that one, huh?
Otterville land?
Yeah.
I've never heard that one before.
Well, all right.
Back in Otterville land, we're in the top of the second inning. Otters and Cornbelters scoreless after one frame. And Andrew Godbold's going to lead it off for Normal up against Spencer Medic through a 1-2-3 first.
The last time he played, he got 3 signals of first 3 times at bat, base hits, and I believe he got 2 RBIs out of those 3.
Well, he ended up with 4 on the day. It was 3 straight RBI singles for him.
Okay, 3 RBI singles.
Medic's first pitch to Godbold is in there for a strike, but his second misses in the dirt for ball 1, count even.
I know he was hitting the ball solidly against us.
Yeah.
What a game that was. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, if you weren't able to watch it live, boy, it was a doozy. The 1-1 to Godbold. He swings through the fastball up and away, 1-2. 13-11 the final. 11 different pitchers used, 24 runs total, 50 base runners in all. 1-2 pitch. Shot foul on the right side. Godbold late on the breaking pitch up, and the count stays 1-2.
Yeah, by the time I got home and took my pills and got to bed and then had to get up early to go to church the next morning.
1-2 from Medic again. Fastball just a hair downstairs.
Yeah, 7 o'clock mass, so I didn't get too much sleep. But we love baseball, and you got to go to church.
Godbold, a .317 hitter. Medic's 2-2. Hit on the ground over to third. Long waits back on it. Fields on the short hop and fires across the diamond in time to get Godbold. 4 up, 4 down for Spencer Medic, and there's 1 away here in the top of the second.
Anyway, real quick about Jeff Gross. I wanted him badly in that draft, the 1970 draft. I had to argue with the scouting director anyway. I didn't get my point. He went on to play 18 years in the majors. And one of the arguments I had in wanting him.
As Medic's first pitch comes home to Sean Hurley. It's down in the dirt off of the shin guards of Rizzatello to the backstop, 1-0.
Yeah, our cross-checker kept saying, well, he doesn't have power, Bill. I said, yeah, but he's not. He doesn't turn on the ball. Once he opens his hips, who knows what he'll do.
Medic fires the 1-0. Hurley swings and pops it in the air to right behind second base. Cronin shielding his eyes from the sun just onto the outfield grass, puts it away for the second out of the inning.
And you would know more than I do, but I think he spent 18 years in the majors, and if he hit 5 home runs in 18 years, he hit a lot of home runs. So he put the ball in play, though. He was a pinch hitter.
Quickly 2 away here in the top of the second for Chris Uriart, right-handed stick. Medic's first delivery. Earhart swings and drives it in the air to left field. Harrison tracing back at the track, at the wall. He's going to run out of room. It's a solo home run for Chris Earhart, his 21st on the season, to lead the Normal Ball Club. And after retiring the first 5 men of the game, Chris Earhart smacks a home run to left to put Normal up 1-0 here in the top of the second.
Yeah, that was watching Travis out there. He kept just drifting back. I think he thought he had a chance.
RBI number 48 on the season for Earhart as well. And now it's Justin Fletcher, takes a first pitch from Medic at the knees over the outside corner, 0-1. Earhart just jumping on the first pitch, get me over breaking ball. Did not miss it, and it's 1-0 Normal. The pitch. Fletcher hits it hard on the ground into the hole that short. Gould fields on the backhand. The shortstop fires over to first in time to get Fletcher for the final out of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of the second. Normal gets on the board on the Chris Earhart solo homer. It's Normal 1, Evansville 0. You're on WUEV 91.5 FM. Brought to you by Krugemeyer and Kahn.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krugemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krugemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krugemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krugemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krugemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krugemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krugemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krugemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krugemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krugemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krugemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krugemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
First pitch from Landwehr to open the inning to Brant Whiting as a breaking pitch on the inside corner for strike one. It's Normal 1, Evansville 0 through an inning and a half. The 0-1. Inside, Whiting shuffles his feet out of the way. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Beautiful night for baseball, and then this is the first of 2. And if you're riding around out there or just going home from work, run out to the ballpark here and see the game and get some fine food from Chris Gunn, who is our chef.
1-1, Whiting slams it in the air out to right field, but the right fielder, Loveless, has a beat on it, takes a few steps over to his right, but is able to haul it in for the first out of the frame. Whiting barreled that ball up, but nothing doing. And now with 1 away, here's Mike Rizzatello, the catcher.
It was interesting, Sam, with your interview with Mike, to know that he learned that he had played the outfield prior to watching him that night.
Yeah, he had played it previously, although sparingly, as the first pitch from Landwehr runs inside 1-0. Mike hitting from the right side, doing the catching tonight. 215 on the season, a home run, 15 driven home. Landwehr's 1-0. Rizzatello checks his swing and lines it just above the Otters dugout. Everybody ducks their heads out of the way.
Yeah.
And the count's even at 1. We're in the bottom of the second inning. 1 out, nobody on for Rizzatello. Normal leading 1-0. Here's the pitch. Rizzatello skies it in the air to right field shallow. Right fielder Loveless coming on into a jog now. Puts it away with one hand to retire Rizzatello. second out of the inning.
If I was to say anything in correcting or helping Mike, I'd recommend that he get a lighter bat and get quicker because he hits so many balls to right field, especially fly ball outs or ground balls. He's kind of late on his swing all the time.
Now Hunter Cullen, 2 outs, nobody on. Otters trying to answer the solo home run from Chris Iriart. First pitch to Hunter. Fastball misses just below the knees for ball 1. Hunter, left-handed batter, hitting .234 this season. 2 home runs, 15 knocked in. Third baseman Baca just behind the grass, the 1-0. Cullen watches a fastball over the outside corner, and the count's even at 1. Otters looking to take the first game of this twin bill against Normal and then possibly win the day in the second half of the doubleheader. Cullen swings through the 1-1 a little low, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, they're 4.5 out, and if they were to take both games, they'd be 2.5 out. They'd be in a good position.
And would not be too shabby at all.
No, that would give them 41 wins, and that's what they need.
The 1-2. Fastball misses outside. Everybody on Normal took a couple of steps towards the dugout. Landwehr snaps his glove, receiving the ball back from the catcher, thinking that was a strike. But the count's level at 2. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Normal by 1. 2-2 pitch. Fastball skips in. Cullen takes. And the count's full 3-2. On deck, the 9-hole hitter, J.J. Gould, if we get that far. Count full on Hunter, battling here with Landwehr. Normal starter cranks in, fires the payoff pitch. Cullen hits it on a line on one hop by the second baseman Fletcher and on into right center field. Fletcher ranged to his right, but couldn't flag it down. Cullen with the second hit of the day for the Otters, and the inning continues for J.J. Gould.
Celebrating anniversary number 43 tonight, so happy anniversary to Jim and Diana. Enjoy the view. Courtesy of Evansville Furniture Home Store, the best seats in the house. Now batting, number 31, the shortstop, J.J. Gould.
With Cullen over at first, J.J. Gould's going to step in and hit. Landwehr back to the stretch. J.J. 1 for 5 in the series opener. Now .222 on the season, right-handed hitter. Cullen his lead. The first pitch from Landwehr is a breaking ball that backs up over the inside corner for a called strike 1. 2 men gone in the bottom of the second inning. Otters trying to tie this one back up. It's a 1-0 game, Normal ahead. Cullen good speed at first. The 0-1. Gould winds it down the left field side. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Left fielder Godbold cuts it off before the corner. Cullen's going to race into third. Gould into second on the double. Just like that, back-to-back 2-out hits, and for the second inning in a row, the Otters have men at second and third with 2 away.
Number 6, the second baseman.
Good play by Godbold, being able to cut that ball off before the wall, because otherwise Cullen's going to score easily. So up and save a run there. The Otters, after 2 quick outs on flyouts to right field. Now with a little something brewing, 2 on, 2 outs. Now David Cronin tapped out down the first base line, tagged out by the pitcher Landwehr. First pitch to him. Cronin sees a fastball high and outside, 1-0. 2 men gone, bottom of the first inning. It's Normal 1, Evansville nothing, but with a prime opportunity here to tie the game, if not take the lead on a base hit.
And Cronin has been hitting well.
1-0 pitch. Curveball finds the outside corner for a called strike 1. David 1 for 4 in the first game. That might not seem like a lot, but he did draw quite a few walks. Ended up scoring 3 times. Now .281 on the season with 25 knocked in. Landwehr gets his sign, comes set. Offers the 1-1. Fastball pops the mitt, but misses inside. Cronin with a wise take. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike.
Third baseman is playing up on the grass at third, and the second baseman is playing back on the grass at second.
Two balls, a strike on Cronin. 2 on, 2 out. The pitch. The goal late on this here. Landwehr throws it by him, and the count's even at 2-2. Two outs, two men in scoring. Bottom of the second, the deuce is wild. Cronin shows up on the deck. Break even pitch. Fastball misses outside, and the count's going to run full on Cronin. With Cullen over at third, Gould out at second. And Cronin there for Ryan Long on deck. He really first time up.
He is, I'm going to say, the hottest bat in the Otters at the moment.
Payoff pitch. Bounced up the first base side. That's going to roll foul. Landwehr goes with the breaking pitch on the field. Cronin able to stay on it and spoil it. So it'll be interesting to see where Landwehr goes here. He's seen Cronin swing and miss on a fastball on the outside corner.
And there's a big gap there between short and third. And that might be 2 runs.
3-2 again. Flashed foul on the third base side. A breaking ball stayed up. Cronin swats it away. And we'll do the 3-2 one more time.
A lot of excitement down there at the normal bullpen. The way that ball came off Cronin's bat, none of them moved. And then finally one of them got up and threw the ball in. But really excitement down there.
Pitch number 8 of the at-bat coming up. Cronin battling here. And before the next 3-2, he calls time and steps back out, stretches the legs. Landwehr taking a bit too much time for his liking to come set. Gould at second, Cullen at third, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Otters trailing by 1 run. Landwehr's pitch. Swung on and missed. Foul tipped into the glove of Erickson. Cronin just a touch late on the fastball. And that'll end the inning. We'll go to the third. It's Normal 1 and Evansville nothing here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
The Evansville Otters would like to thank Sinorama Evansville for their support this season. Sinorama Evansville is a multi-application supplier of custom-made signs, banners, and decals in the tri-state. Located at 1300 North Royal Avenue in Evansville, Sinorama is open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. They can be reached by phone at 812-477-7763 and can be found online at sinorama.com/in-Evansville. Sinorama Evansville, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
Since 1994, Slays Restoration has been assisting tri-state residents clean up and restore their properties after disasters of all kinds. Located at 2121 Cotter Avenue in Evansville, Slays Restoration offers assistance for water damage, fire and smoke damage, mold and biohazard mitigation, complete reconstruction, and much more. Slays Restoration can be reached toll-free 24 hours a day at 1-888-776-8555. It can also be found online at slaysrestoration.com.
Injuries are inevitable. It doesn't matter if you're playing baseball, walking the dog, or falling from a ladder. Injuries happen. When they do, Tri-State Orthopedics offers treatment for sprains, strains, and fractures by medical specialists. Tri-State Orthopedics is located at 225 Cross Lake Drive in Evansville, just north of the Lloyd and I-164. Tri-State Orthopedics can be reached by phone at 812-477-1558. Its urgent care line is 812-474-OUCH. Tri-State Orthopedics, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
To the top of the third inning after 2 full innings of play. It's Normal 1 and Evansville nothing. Leading the frame off for the Cornbelters is the catcher Cody Erickson. Otters have left runners at second and third in the first 2 frames. They've had their chances, but nothing doing yet. Spencer Medic back to work. His first pitch to Erickson. Fastball misses down and in, 1-0.
Indiana Healthcare Association, Knights of Columbus, and Jago Homes and Friends.
Erickson, 233 hitter, Medic's 1-0. Chopped foul, third base side, and the count's even at 1. 8, 9, and 1 in the order for Normal.
Little side note, Sam, this is a school night. School is back in session now, so therefore many of the...
1-1, Erickson swings through a breaking pitch in the dirt. and it's 1-2.
Many of the young men and women that work for the Otters are students, and of course there's a law that says they only can work so many hours on a school day, and so on. So a lot of the interns.
1-2 pitch. Breaking ball blocked by Rizzatello. Erickson lays off. 2-2.
Interns have been filling in, and I'll tell you what, they're just as enjoyable. In fact, in the race, one of the girls pushed the other. It's cheating.
2-2 pitch. Fastball misses just off the outside black. And the count's full on Erickson, 3-2, opening up the top of the third. Medic just the one mistake thus far, the home run ball to Iriart. Now the payoff pitch, swung on and missed. Medic gets his first punch out of the game, gets Erickson to swing through the 3-2 offering, and there's one away here in the top of the third. Michael Baca, now the hitter, another right-handed swinger. Normal only has two left-handed bats in the lineup. That's Davison Jr. and Derek Lovelace. Medic's first delivery. Fastball over the inside corner for a called strike one. It's 1-0 Normal, top of the third inning. One out, nobody on for Baca. Hitting .301 this season. The pitch. Down and away, skips in, and the count's even at 1. Baca drove home 2 runs with a double in the 4th inning of the first game on Tuesday. Medic deals the pitch. Popped in the air, foul, right field side. That's going to get out of play. And it's a ball and 2 strikes.
There we go. Choose the best and never regret it.
Medic working from the third base side of the rubber. Peering in for his side. Baca back into the box. The kick in the 1-2. Flown in the air down the right field line. Gardner chasing after it. The right fielder's got a read on it, and he hauls it in, moving to his left for the second out of the inning.
Back to the top of the order.
Lineup's going to turn over here, and now James Davison Jr., the leadoff man, steps in. Grounded out to short his first time up. Corners are going to play in just behind the grass, guarding against the bunt. 2 outs, top of the third. Otters trailing by 1. And Davison watches a fastball miss inside for ball 1.
Yeah, this young man can fly, so you got to play in, look for the bunt. Ron is playing right.
The 1-0. Tapped foul at the plate in between the legs of Davison, and the count's even at 1. Davison hitting .363 in just about a month's worth of action now. It's been a real catalyst to a Normal offense that has been on fire lately. Over their past 10 games as a team, they're hitting .333, averaging 8 runs a game.
Well, they got 8 last week, or the other night.
1-1, Medic misses down and away, 2 balls and a strike. Davison's also tacked on 11 stolen bases, been caught 4 times. Only reached base once in the Normal victory on Tuesday. The pitch. Medic fires high and outside, falling behind here on Davison, 3-1.
Well, that was a walk, if I'm not mistaken, was it?
It was, in fact.
Yeah, because we got him out on the hitting. I think most of his outs were ground balls, if I'm not mistaken.
3 balls and a strike on Davison, top of the third inning, 2 outs and nobody on. Medic's pitch. Fastball over the outside corner. Davison taking on the 3-1, and the count's full 3-2. Medic looking for a 1-2-3 frame and to send us to the bottom half of the third. Payoff pitch. Lined in the air to left center field. Cullen chasing after it. He won't get there in time. Fields it on a hop. Davison around first, going to second. Cullen's throw in is going to be late. Davison slides in with a feet first slide into second with a 2-out double.
Number 12, shortstop, Sam.
I tell you what, I thought that was going to be possible inside the park with that man's speed, but Cullen made a outstanding play out there in left center. My goodness, if that had gotten by him, I think we would have seen the first inside the park home run this year.
Now with 2 away, here's Santiago Chirino. Not exactly the man you want to have at the plate with a man in scoring position. 50 runs driven in on the season. Medic's pitch. Chirino takes a fastball under the hands, called strike 1 on the black. And it's no balls and 1 strike on Chirino, who this season for Normal, as I mentioned, has driven in 50 runs, also hitting .424 with men in scoring position and 2 away. The 0-1. Chirino grounds it through the hole on the left side for a base hit. Davison being waved around third. Harrison bobbles out in left, can't get the throw off. So Davison scores standing, throw back into second. Santiago Chirino comes through, and it's a 2-0 Normal lead here in the top of the third.
Number 25, right fielder Derek Lovelace.
You know, he certainly can find the weak spots. I mean, that one just got by Ryan down there at third base, and he's got good range, but just beyond his reach.
I'm not even sure if someone gets a clean throw off there. Davison was flying around third base.
Right, it went out there too slowly, and Travis wouldn't have had a chance.
Now with 2 away, Chirino over at first. Lovelace the batter, left-handed swinger. First pitch from Medic. Misses down and outside into the right-handed batter's box, and it's 1-0.
I think if Travis had thrown that home, Sam, you would have had the batter going to second base. So it was the right move to throw it to second, cut the runner off.
Medic set at the belt. Looks over at first, now throws over there. Chirino back in standing. Chirino is a threat to run, 12 for 18 in stolen bases this season. Still 2 outs, top of the third inning. Normal's added on 1 more run. It's 2-0.
Well, you got a catcher that can really throw that ball and with accuracy.
1-0 pitch. Medic fires a strike at the knees. Lovelace with a little fake swing after Rizzatello throws it back to the mound, envisioning what he could do with that pitch, but he watched that one by, so it's 1-1. Medic ready. Uncorks the pitch. Fastball misses just outside, and it's 2-1 on Lovelace. .327 hitter this season. 10 home runs, 53 driven in, with a team leading 22 doubles. Flew out to center his first time up. .2-1 offering. Misses in the dirt. Great block by Rizzatello. Chirino off the bag at first. They throw back just late. Chirino able to get his foot back in.
I'll tell you what, a great play by Mike Rizzatello. I mean, that was in the dirt, way, way far to his left, and he scooped it up, and on his knee threw a shot to first base. That's what you call a good defensive catcher.
3-1 on Lovelace. Godbold on deck. Chirino at first, top of the third, 2 men gone. Here's the pitch, runner goes, and it's outside for ball 4. Rizzatello throws down. The ball gets away from Gould. Chirino's going to go over to third. Chirino slide into second base, knocks the ball out of Gould's glove. It trickled back towards the shortstop position. Chirino pumped back up, ran over to third. The pitch was outside. Lovelace walks on down to first with ball 4. Chirino grabs the extra base. And there's men at first and third with 2 away now for Godbold.
E2.
Now men at the corners, 2 outs for Godbold, who came in clutch 3 times on Tuesday. 3 RBI singles. Left on right matchup. The first pitch. Checks his swing on a breaking ball down and in. They'll appeal out to second, and Danny Walker says he held up in time. 1-0. 3 straight men have reached with 2 outs here in the 4th inning, producing 1 run and Normal threatening for more. The 1-0. Same breaking ball this time. Godbold lays off without a check swing. 2-0.
How did you see that play at second base? I know it was ball 4, but is it the catcher's error or the shortstop's?
The 2-0. Fastball pops the mitt on the outside corner for a call, strike one. Well, it's dependent, I think, on how you view it, whether or not Rizzatello should be throwing the ball down to second. I know it's natural instinct for a catcher, whether or not it's called ball four, to throw it down just in case. 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball hit hard on the ground to third. Long fields on the third hop and throws over to second to get Godbold at second, or Loveless at second on the force out. Now we'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of the third. Normal time. It's 2-0 Cornbelters as we go to the bottom of the third here on WUEV 91.5 FM. Brought to you by Krookemeyer and Kahn.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer and Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krookemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
Inning normal extends their advantage. It's 2-0 Cornbelters. Otters have the middle of their order, due up 2, 3, and 4 against Jack Landwehr, who is bent thus far but is not broken. First pitch to Long. Popped foul out of play for strike one. Landwehr has stranded runners at second and third in the first two frames. Otters can't find that clutch hit yet, but they still got time. Bottom of the third inning, Long leading it off. Doubled down the right field line his first time up. Landwehr, the righty, out on the mound into his third inning of action. The 0-1. Change up downstairs, and the count's even at 1.
Well, it's strictly been a pitcher's duel so far.
Landwehr's 1-1 pitch. Misses inside. Landwehr just in on the hands of Long. 2 balls and a strike. Will stumble around a little bit, regain his footing. Gonna have to deal with the 2-strike count now. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Crandall, Texas, Big T. You ever been to Texas?
I have not. Have you? I'm assuming you have.
Oh yeah, I played ball there. I met many.
The 2-2 to Ryan. Misses downstairs, goes straight through the wickets of Erickson to the backstop. And the count's full 3-2. Landwehr has had a couple of 3-ball counts, but only walked one man. That was Travis Harrison on 4 straight pitches back in the first.
I used to love to go to Arlington where the Rangers played.
Payoff pitch. Fastball down and away for ball 4. Ryan works the count full and works the walk. for a leadoff base runner. The Otters will have the tying run at the plate here in the bottom half of the third inning with Travis Harrison stepping in.
Number 17, the left fielder, Travis Harrison.
One of the strangest things about the 13-11 game, now that I think about it, was the fact we only saw one home run in the entire contest.
Yeah, we had a lot of triples, didn't we? Doubles.
First pitch to Harrison, bounces in for ball one. Travis, right-handed batter, 8 home runs, 48 driven in on the season. As Ryan Long at first base, and the Otters down 2-0 in the bottom half of the third inning. It's the 7-inning ball game, so just about halfway home. Landwehr set, the 1-0, driven in the air to left center field, pretty deep. Both outfielders chasing after it. That ball is going to one-hop off the left center field fence. Long racing around third, the throw back into the cutoff man, Chirino, and he puts it in his back pocket. Long scores standing. It's an RBI double for Travis Harrison, and the Otters are down by 1 now. It's a 2-1 game.
And I was just about to say the Fort Myer gentleman and didn't get it out because, you know, they like to, their parents like to hear the advertising their hometown. Fort Myers.
Number 5, the right fielder, Jack Gardner.
Well, Travis now lives in Fort Myers, originally from Tustin, California.
Oh, is that right?
Grew up, born and raised in Cali.
Oh, okay.
Moved down to Fort Myers when he was drafted by the Twins because that's their spring training home.
Yes, it is. It used to be Orlando, but now Fort Myers, yes.
Harrison now out at second. Nobody out, and Gardner at the plate. Left-handed hitter. First pitch. Dribbles it back to the screen for strike one. Otters have cut the deficit in half. It's now 2-1.
You're like an encyclopedia. You know everything.
I like to at least make it seem that way. It doesn't have to be true. But if I set myself up in enough situations to make you think that I know everything.
Yeah.
3 men on the right side of the diamond. The 0-1. Landwehr with a perfect fastball outside black at the knees. 0-2.
Fort Myers is on the west coast side up there by Sarasota, and down there that's where we had the Kansas City Royals Academy.
Are the Royals in Arizona now?
I don't know. I really don't know.
0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Gardner caught reaching on a changeup. Landwehr with just his second strikeout of the game, and a big one there. Now 1 out. Austin Bush coming up. Harrison still stuck out at second. It's 2-1 normal, bottom half of the third inning. Otters get on the board on Travis Harrison's RBI double to left center. Now Austin Bush, the hitter, popped out to short his first time up. Now swings at the first pitch, skies it in the air to left. Godbold backs up a few steps, a left fielder underneath of it, makes the catch and hucks it back on in. No chance for Harrison to tag. Bush retired, and now 2 outs. Harrison still at second, and it's going to be up to Brant Whiting.
Designated hitter, Brant Whiting.
Well, Brant's been making good contact, so hopefully a base hit could tie this game up.
Brant 2 for 4 on Tuesday's game with an RBI single. That came in the 7th. 2-1, bottom half of the third. Otters trail. First pitch. Landwehr throws a fastball outside, 1-0. Harrison, good speed out at second. Whiting hoping to bring him home with a base hit. 1 home run, 8 driven in for the Otters DH. The pitch. Checks his swing on a breaking ball that finds the zone, 1-1.
Yeah, he loaded the gun, but he didn't pull the trigger on that.
Whiting, left-handed batter. Landwehr, the righty, out on the bump. The kick in the pitch. Down and in, nice block from Erickson. Harrison has to stay at second, and it's 2-1. The pitch. Whiting swings and misses, a fastball riding away, and the count's even at 2-2. Harrison out at second, 2 outs, bottom of the third. It's 2-1 Normal. Landwehr ready. Delivers the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball on the back foot. Whiting lays off, and the count's full.
Whiting's got, what, 1 home run? That's it.
1 home run, 8 driven in on the season, also 8 doubles.
Yeah. He got a double the other night.
He did.
Yeah. In fact, I'm counting. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doubles by Normal. 1, 2, 3. 3 doubles by the Otters. There was 1 triple. There's 1 triple by both teams.
Erickson went out to the mound, going to instruct Landwehr. Now back to his post. 3-2 pitch. Whiting rips it on the ground right to the first baseman. Eariart stays down on it and takes it to the bag himself to retire Whiting and set the Otters away. We'll go to the 4th. 1-run ball game. It's Normal 2, Evansville 1 here on WUEV 91.5 FM. Brought to you by Krookemeyer and Kahn.
The pizza brick road always goes to Tyroni's. I'm in the mood for pizza and I'm ready to go. The pizza brick road goes to Tyroni's. So follow me down the pizza brick road. Road down to Tyroni's. The pizza brick road. The pizza brick road always goes to Tyroni's.
The local area Pepsi Bottling Group distributors would like to wish the Evansville Otters the best of luck in today's contest. Featuring Pepsi Company products for distribution to retailers and vendors in the tri-state, the Pepsi Bottling Group has 3 tri-state locations at 901 East Diamond Avenue in Evansville, 2605 West Main Street in Marion, Illinois, and at 3081 Kentronics Drive in Owensboro. More information on Pepsi products can be found online at PepsiCo.com. Pepsi, a proud supporter of the Evansville Otters.
The Tin Fish Restaurant, located at 300 West Jennings Street in Newburgh, Indiana, is a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball. Independently owned and operated, the Tin Fish menu features salads and sandwiches, as well as seafood platters and combos, and seafood burritos, tacos, and burgers. The Tin Fish Restaurant is open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. It can be reached by phone at 812-490-7000. The Tin Fish Restaurant.
We move along to the top half of the 4th inning. It's Normal 2, Evansville 1. Hey, Otters fans. Thunderbolt Pass Golf Course has the best golf rates in town. Now offering 18 holes with a cart for just $18. Don't forget the $1 drafts and $5 pitchers of ice-cold beer. Come and visit the Bolt, Thunderbolt Pass Golf Course, a supporter of Evansville Otters baseball. Leading things off for the Cornbelters here in the 4th is Sean Hurley. Spencer Medic back to work for Evansville. It's a left-on-right matchup. Medic from the full wind, his first pitch of the 4th. Floats in over the outside corner for strike 1. Normals put up single runs in the in the 2nd and 3rd. Evansville with 1 in the bottom of the 3rd. And that's where we stand. The 0-1 pitch. Hurley takes down and in for ball 1. Normal 2, Evansville 1.
Outside of that home run, Sam, Spencer's doing a good job out there.
1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Then it gets it by Hurley, 1-2.
You know, it's ironic. A pitcher can go out there and throw a beautiful ball game except for 1 pitch.
1-2, fastball upstairs. Tried to get Hurley to chase, but he does not abide, and the count's even at 2. Nobody out, top of the 4th. Hurley leading it off for Normal. The pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. Hurley checks his swing and plays off. Hurley started the year with Lake Erie, now with Normal. He's hitting .432 with the Cornbelters. That's through 11 games. And it gets his sign, kicks and deals the 3-2 pitch. Misses high and outside, smacks his glove with disgust. Having missed his spot, issues the first or his second walk of the game. Hurley aboard at first, leading off the inning. Now it's Chris Uriart, took a first pitch breaking ball and slammed it over the wall and left. Hurley at first, Medic from the stretch in his first pitch. Uriart trying to do the same, but this time Medic spots it up and he swings through the breaking pitch for strike one. For Uriart, it was his 21st home run of the season. Right-handed batter, hands held low. The 0-1 tapped on the ground towards third and by a dive of Ryan Long through the hole out into left field. It's a base knock for Chris Uriart. Hurley up to second. Long went full extension to his left but can't flag it down. And the first two men are on here in the top of the fourth.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting see what happens in this particular situation. Is he going to be bunting to move him up or hit away?
Justin Fletcher, the batter, on deck is Cody Erickson. Erickson, the lowest batting average out of anybody in the normal order. The Otters are going to have their corners play just behind the grass. First and second, nobody out, top of the fourth. First pitch to Fletcher, shows bunt, pops it up, but gets it down right in front of Medic. He looks to third, but gets the baseball and throws to first for the first out of the inning.
I don't know if you saw what I saw.
Number 44, catcher Cody Erickson.
Could have had him at third, but I'm okay with him just getting the out.
Well, I am too, but my God, he was at least 20 feet away from second or third base to get the lead run. That's the whole point. But anyway, as you say, the name of the game is get the out. He got an out, and that's what counts.
It's not to disparage pitchers at all, but a lot of time that throw to third on a bunt play like that,
yes,
I've seen it too many times.
Yes, I know.
Bad things happen.
Yes, I know.
Now Erickson, the hitter, swings at the first pitch and shoots it over the head of the first baseman, Austin Bush, and down the right field line. Both runners are going to score. Erickson hustling into second. He's in there standing. The throw back in hits him in the back and drops at his feet. It's a two-run double, and Normal's up 4-1.
Number 3, third baseman, Michael Baca.
Just a good piece of hitting from Erickson. Took a pitch on the inside corner, shot it the other way.
Yeah, inside out of it.
And it's hard to put a ball over the head of Austin Bush at first, but he managed to do it. Down the line for a two-run double. RBIs number 17 and 18 on the season for him. Now he's out at second with Baca, the hitter. Normal now leading 4-1. First pitch. Baca tries to bunt and pushes it up the first base side, but it's going to trickle foul for strike one.
Now, if I may just pat the Normal team on the back for a beautiful bunt. Moved the runners to second and third. That base hit drove into two. If he doesn't get that successful bunt down, they may have not got 2 runs.
Baca flew out to right his first time up. One man out in the top of the fourth. Medic from the stretch is 0-1. Baca swings away and pops it foul over our heads, and it's 0-2.
Choose the best and never regret it.
Yeah, we kind of blew this game open a little, 4-1, and the 7 innings. That's what makes it tough.
Just about halfway home in this one. Normal a 3-run edge. As we saw on Tuesday, no lead ever saved. The 0-2. Baca rips it in the air out to deep left field. Harrison on his horse hustling towards the alley. He's not going to get there, and it hops up against the left center field fence. Cullen, the center fielder, gets to the ball first and throws it back in, but Baca's into second. Erickson scores, and it's 5-1 Normal.
Yeah, that's the third double for Normal in this game, and we're in the 4th inning.
Back to the top
3
order, number
doubles.
6, James
Davison, Erickson, and now Baca. As we said the other night, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had 5 in the other game.
Top of the order now for Normal, James Davison Jr. Corners playing in, guarding against the bunt. Baca out at second, 1 out, 3 runs home in the inning for Normal. First pitch from Medic. Davison takes a strike on the outside corner, top of the zone, 0-1. Looks like Mitch Akers starting to do some light band work out in the bullpen. Medic ready. Uncorks the 0-1. Flown in the air to right field. Gardner drifting back, gets underneath of it. Right fielder gets a running start, throws all the way into third. Runner tagging, and the throw is late. On one hop, Gardner nearly has Baca, but he advances up to third. Davison retired, and now with 2 away and a man at third, Santiago Chirino steps to the plate.
How many outfielders have you seen, Sam, in your observation of baseball that has an arm like him? He's got a
not
great
too
arm.
many.
Yeah. I mean, to throw it from deep right field to one hop, perfect throw to third base.
Now Chirino, 2 outs. Normal leads by 4. The pitch. Nice changeup from Medic, outside corner at the knees for strike 1. Baca at third. It's 5-1 Normal. Medic trying to limit the damage in the frame. Chirino, the batter, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Here's the pitch. Chirino pops it in the air to shallow left center field. Gould going out, but the center fielder Cullen coming in, gets underneath of it and puts it away for the final out of the frame. Normal scores 3 more though, and we're halfway home to the bottom half of the 4th. It's Normal 5 and Evansville 1 here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krukemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
Got some work to do starting off the bottom half of the 4th. It's 5-1 Normal. Mike Rizzatello will lead it off against Jack Landwehr. Back out for his 4th inning, and Rizzatello rips a liner into left field by the glove of the shortstop Santiago Chirino with a little hop. He can't haul it in. And Mike Rizzatello gets the 4th inning off and running with a leadoff single to left. Mike talked about in his pregame interview about how he's been barreling up a lot of balls, but hasn't been finding a lot of holes. Right there, though, hit it hard enough, it's going to get by somebody. Now he's 1 for 2 today. That brings up Hunter Cullen, singled his first time up. It's a 5-1 game. Evansville down by 4 in the bottom half of the 4th.
Well, the other night, one team scored 6 runs, I believe, in an inning. Another team scored, 5 runs in an inning? So who knows what can happen in this game.
First pitch to Cullen misses outside for ball 1. Rizzatello held on at first by Uriart. Third baseman Baca even with the bag in the middle infield at double play depth. Cullen swings away at the 0-1, pops it foul. Third baseman Baca heads off in a dead sprint to try and haul it in, but that ball's on top of the roof for strike 1.
Well, it's still plenty of time. They scored 3. We could score 3.
Ball and a strike on Hunter, left-handed batter. Landwehr's pitch. Fastball misses outside, and it's 2-1. Landwehr has spent a good majority of today out of the stretch. He's given up a few hits, a couple walks, and stranded runners on base in each of the first 3 innings. The 2-1. Fastball rides outside, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Well, the Otters had runners on, what, second and third, the first inning and the second inning both.
Yep.
And just couldn't get that extra base hit when you needed it.
3-1 on Cullen. Rizzatello at first with a large lead. He's taken off for second. Cullen lines it into right field. That's going to be played on a hop by Lovelace, who has it tangle up around his hands, blocks it down to his feet. Rizzatello moves from second to third with a good read, and it's been at first and third to start the inning, and Hunter Cullen absolutely smashed that baseball on a line to right.
And I'll tell you what, I didn't like the way that the right fielder played that, Lovelace. I mean, boy, if that got through him, there's at least 1 run, possibly Hunter's on third base.
I thought, looking at where that landed, I think he had more of a shot to catch that than he thought.
Well, that's why, if you notice, Mike held up at second base. He was stealing, and he held up because, again, if it was caught, he was going to try to get back.
Now men at first and third, nobody out for Gould. Landwehr's pitch. Fastball misses down and away for ball 1, and good on Rizzatello, reading the line drive, knowing it might be caught, and then once Lovelace misplayed it, being able to start the engines back up and head over to third. Gould doubled down the left field line his first time up. Throw over to first, Cullen back in safely. It's 5-1 normal, but the Otters threatening once again against Jack Landwehr. Bottom half of the fourth, 5-1 at Cornbelters, but men at first and third and nobody out. 1-0 offering. Breaking pitch on the inside corner, knee high, and the count's even at 1.
JJ has come through in several games with those blooper type hits over the infield, which he did the last time, and this would be appropriate if he got one again.
The 1-1 swings and misses. Fastball boring down and in, and the count's 1-2.
He hit one the other night. That was the longest and hardest ball I've seen him hit when he put one right up against that Ritchie sign, and had to be 385 feet. That's the farthest I've seen him, and hardest I've seen him hit the ball.
1-2 pitch, tries to hold off on a slider down and away, but he swings through it. Can't hold up in time. A third strikeout of the game for Landwehr, and they've each come in big spots. This one to retire Gould, 1 out. Men still at first and third. And now the lineup turns over for David Cronin.
David had something like this situation last time when you ran the count to 3-2, and then unfortunately swung at that low inside pitch down by his ankles, and that was the end of the inning and no runs.
Rizzatello at third, Cullen at first, a strong lead. First pitch to Cronin, he chops it on the ground foul, first base side.
Ooh, Boots, that's, Boots went after it.
Knocked it down.
But Boots was an outfielder, so allow that he muffed that play in the infield.
Cronin's bounced back. Landwehr, who tagged him out down the first base line, then also struck out swinging his last time up. The 0-1. Fastball called, strike 2 on the outside black. Landwehr has really turned it on with men in scoring position in this one. The Otters have had a couple of opportunities here, but have yet to get that clutch base hit with men in scoring position.
Yeah, we got to get 1 run out of this.
0-2, Cronin chokes up on the bat and swats it foul back to the screen. Still 0-2. Travis Harrison's RBI double came with Brian Long at first base. He came all the way around to score. Now Rizzatello at third, Cullen at first. 1 out, bottom of the fourth. 5-1 normal. Otters trying to claw their way back into this game. Shadows now encroaching out to the mound, covering the plate as well. The 0-2 again. Runner goes. Fastball down and in. Throw down to second is late. Chirino with a nice backhand pick to keep it in front. Rizzatello stays at third. Cullen swipes second. His 9th steal on the season.
Well, the catcher's going out there to talk to your pitcher and say, hey, you know, that catcher, he got a big lead, and fortunately he did get the stolen base because Hunter got that line drive. But now you got Hunter that steals second. Hey, hold him a little closer.
Now 2 men in scoring position for David. 1 ball on him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Landwehr looks in for the sign. Gets the one he wants, comes set. Uncorks the 1-2 pitch. Down in the dirt. Great stop by Erickson. Keeps it in front. And the count's even at 2 apiece. Third baseman Baca still in on the grass. Everybody else is playing back. Right fielder Loveless shallow out in right. Count even on Cronin. 25 knocked in on the season. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking pitch in the dirt again, and Erickson stonewalls it. Falls right out in front of him, and the count's full. 3-2. Really nice at bat from David Cronin. Down in the count 0-2. Fouls a couple pitches off. Now 3-2. With men in scoring position at second and third. The Otters needing runs here, trailing 5-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Landwehr ready. Serves up the payoff pitch. Cronin just taps it foul towards the Otters dugout. Still 3-2.
Oh, I see Carlos is in uniform. He's the one that got that ball off Cronin's bat. So is he eligible to play?
He'll be able to come off the DL shortly.
Okay.
Payoff again. Cronin hits it hard on the ground, back up the middle. Diving stop by the second baseman. Fletcher throws to first from his wallet, and it's just late. Cronin beats it out. A run scores Cullen to third. Nearly a phenomenal play from Justin Fletcher. And Billy Horn, the manager's out to argue with Danny Walker about whether or not Cronin beat that one out. Fletcher threw that one from the seat of his pants.
Well, that argument didn't last long. He's going to talk to his pitcher, but the second baseman made a great play on that.
Saved a second run from scoring, definitely.
Yes. But at least we scored 1 run, and that's what counts, and you move the runners up to third. So there's a possibility of another run that we said that if they could score 3, we could score 3. You know, it's ironic. The other night, we didn't know what time we were going home because it was each team kept scoring every inning. Here we're getting pretty near the same thing.
Number 7, the third baseman.
Now it's a 5-2 game, and the Otters have the tying run at the plate in the form of Ryan Long, who leads the team in home runs with 11. Hunter Cullen at third, David Cronin at first. Bottom of the 4th inning, it's 5-2 normal. Ryan 1 for 1, a double, a walk, and a run scored. Landwehr's first pitch. Fastball called strike 1 on the outside corner. Ball squirts away from Erickson to his right, but he picks it up. Everybody stays put. Middle infield at double play depth. Corners, or at least the third baseman Baca playing in. First baseman Iriart holding on the runner. Landwehr set. And a throw back over to first. Cronin in with a dive. No action in either bullpen to this point. Everybody staying silent. Both teams had to reach pretty deep into their bullpen arms on Tuesday. The 0-1. Called strike two. That one glances the outside black. Long doesn't like it.
I don't either.
And it's no balls and 2 strikes.
Low outside. I didn't think that was a strike. That's one thing about Ryan Long. He used to bat first and had pretty good eye and got a lot of walks last year. So I have to go with his eyesight like Ted Williams. If it was a ball, the umpire's going to call it.
0-2 on Long. Chokes up on the handle. Cronin from first, Cullen from third. The pitch. Misses well outside. Long with an easy take, and it's 1-2. It's 5-2 normal, bottom of the fourth. Otters have answered normal's 3-run fourth with one of their own in the frame, but still looking for more. Man in the corners and 1 out for Long. Landwehr set. His pitch. Chopped on the ground towards first. Nice backhand scoop by Iriart. Goes to the bag. Cullen scores from third. Cronin up to second. Iriart went down to a knee with a backhand wave, able to haul in the grounder. Gets the out, but Long garners the RBI. The Otters are back to within 2. It's a 5-3 game.
Another RBI, and Ryan had
4 back on Tuesday.
No, I was trying to think of tonight, going into tonight's game.
He had 47. Now up to 48.
Oh, okay. That's it then.
Now Cronin at second and Travis Harrison the batter. Doubled home a run his last time up. Right on right matchup. The first pitch. Misses downstairs, ankle high for ball 1. 2 outs. It's now a 5-3 game. Otters have cut into the deficit, trailing by just 2. And a key run out at second. Evansville hoping to match the 3 runs in the fourth that normal put off. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Harrison waves at a pitch down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Flags gently waving right to left. Shadows now encompassing the mound and home plate as well as third base. Everybody else in sunshine. Counts 1-1 on Travis Harrison, now up to 49 driven in on the season.
Yeah, it'd be nice if he drove in that other run now for 50 and make the game closer.
The pitch, well outside and low. Harrison takes 2-1. Travis checks back into the box from the right side. Landwehr stares in for his sign, gets it. Kicks and throws the 2-1. Harrison winds it into left field, falling fast. That's going to drop on 1 hop in front of Godbold. The left fielder uncorks the throw towards home, but it's up the line. The run scores. Harrison goes into second, just around the tag, in order to get in there safely with a feet-first slide. Billy Horn out again to argue with Danny Walker. It's now a 5-4 game. Travis Harrison with his second RBI of the season, and Billy Horn not happy with the call. He thinks Walker was out of position in order to see it.
Well, I'll tell you what, how many times do you ever see a manager with his hands behind his back when he's arguing because he doesn't want to have any gestures or touch the umpire to be thrown out of the game? I'll tell you what, I don't know how Travis got in there safely. I don't know, but thank goodness. And now we got the run, plus we got the 50th RBI. Way to go, Travis.
Cronin scores from second. Godbold, instead of attempting to maybe lay out for that line drive in left, elected to field it on 1 hop and on cork as strong of a throw as he could, and he got it to home plate on the fly. The only problem was it was about 10 feet up the first base line. So the catcher Erickson cut it off and then threw to second where Harrison was going. Tight play at the bag. Harrison beats it. RBI single for Travis. It's now 5-4 normal. Evansville back into this game.
Yeah, if Jeff could get the base hit and tie this game up.
First pitch down and in on the back foot. Gardner checks his swing. They appeal to second. No swing, says Walker. And it's 1-0. Otters have matched the 3 runs the normal put up in the top of the fourth. Three men on the right side of the infield for the Cornbelters. Shortstop, second baseman, and first baseman. The 1-0. Fastball snipes the inside edge. Gardner backed up off the plate, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, base hit. Had that run. That right fielder's playing a little shallow, in my opinion, with Mr. Gardner.
The pitch. On the outside corner, Gardner leaves the bat on his shoulder, and it's 1-2. Otters with 3 straight at-bats resulting in a run. RBI single, RBI ground out, and another RBI single. Harrison now out at second, 2 outs. Otters down by 1. The 0-2. Gardner swings and misses, goes down to a knee on a changeup in the dirt. Second time today he's punched out, and that ends the inning, but the Otters back to a 1-run game. We'll go to the 5th. It's Normal 5 and Evansville 4 here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krookemeyer and Kahn.
GD Ritzy's is a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball. GD Ritzy's menu features hamburgers, grilled chicken sandwiches, old-fashioned peanut butter and jelly, and ice cream. With 3 Evansville locations: west at 4810 University Drive, on the north side at 4320 North 1st Avenue, and on the east side at 601 North Green River Road. GD Ritzy's is open from 10 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. GD Ritzy's, a proud supporter of the Evansville Otters.
Heritage Federal Credit Union has 7 full-service branches in both Evansville and Newburgh, serving more than 38,000 members. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Vanderburgh or Warwick County. Heritage Federal Credit Union offers mortgage and consumer loans, checking and savings accounts, as well as online banking for members. Heritage Federal Credit Union can be reached toll-free by phone at 1-800-858-1693. It can also be found online at hfcu.info.
The 4th Annual Blues on the Rock Music Festival will take place on Sunday, September the 2nd at the Rockport City Park in Rockport, Indiana. There'll be regional and national blues acts, food vendors, an over 21 beer garden, and with children's activities, there'll be fun for the whole family. Sponsored by the Association for a Better Rockport and the River Basin Blues Society, advance tickets are on sale 812-686-0012. For more information, visit evansvilleblues.com.
To the top half of the 5th inning we go. It's Normal 5, Evansville 4, and Spencer Medic back to work. Derek Lovelace leads it off and takes a pitch downstairs for ball 1. Normal scored 3 in the 4th, and so too did the Otters. That 3-run frame, they've got it back to a 1-run game. Normal 5, Evansville 4. Medic misses down low again. 2 balls and no strikes on Lovelace.
This is something like the other night, that type of game. One team scores, the other team comes back.
Lovelace 0 for 1, flew out to center his first time up, also walks. The 2-0 pitch misses below the knees, and it's 3-0. Medic has walked 2 in this game. Also given up 6 hits thus far. Lefty winds and fires the 3-0. Fastball sails high and in. Lovelace drops the bat at the plate and jogs on down to first. Second straight inning, Medic has issued a leadoff walk.
Do we have anyone warming up?
Looks like some guys are starting to get up off their seats in the bullpen. So some action will begin there. Lovelace at first. Now Andrew Godbold. He's bounced out to third twice in this one. Medic from the stretch. His first pitch. Foul tipped into Rizzatello's glove. And it's 0-1. Looks like Matt Chavarria is going to get hot and ready down in the bullpen. Godbold, big right-handed hitter. The 0-1. Roped down the left field line. That's a foul ball. And Billy Horn went out to argue, and he just threw his hands up and goes back to the dugout. He's not even going to waste his time.
Oh, I don't think that was close.
I don't know. That was mighty tight down the line.
Well, to me it was foul all the way. Maybe I see things differently. Whatever. The Otters got the break then. I would have put runners on second and third if that was the case.
Instead, Medic jumps ahead of Godbold 0-2. Runner at first, top of the fifth. The pitch. Fouled back to the screen. Godbold on that offering from Medic. Can't do anything with it, though. Count still, no balls, 2 strikes. First game of the doubleheader. Otters trail at 5-4.
He's going.
0-2 pitch. Runner stays put, and the fastball is high and away. A ball and 2 strikes on Godbold.
I tell you, he faked me out that time. Looked like he was leaning.
Medic set at the belt. Runner goes, 1-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Godbold pops it back over top our heads.
That overhead foul ball brought to you by.
Well, tonight we have the Knights of Columbus. All the different councils in the area are here, courtesy of Mr. Bussing. He invited all of the Knights of Columbus councils to attend tonight and provided food down there at the first, at the tent in right field. That is really, really something special.
Throw over to first, and Loveless is back in there standing. It's a ball and 2 strikes on Andrew Godbold. Loveless at first. And another throw over, nearly wide, but Bush able to reach across in front of Loveless and Spirit. Nobody out, top of the fifth. It's a 1-run game. Got a good contest brewing here. 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses high and outside. Godbold takes, and the count's even at 2. Tuesday's game looked like it was going to get out of hand right around the 7th inning, but the Otters stormed back and nearly came all the way back. Finally falling 13-11, the 2-2 pitch. Medic fires a fastball upstairs, and after jumping ahead on Godbold 0-2, the count's now full.
There's no sign whatsoever from the manager, so let us see if he's running on a 3-2 count, no outs. I'm going to say yes.
Loveless leads from first. The payoff pitch. Runner goes. Swung on and missed. Rizzatello's throw down to second is through the glove of Cronin. He lost that ball, and the sun couldn't see it. Cullen comes in to back it up, and Loveless stays at second base on the stolen bag.
Number 17.
Cronin put his glove up to receive the ball, and then you could see him kind of flinch out there and lost where the baseball was in the sun. He's got the sunglasses on, but at this time of the day, the sun straight over top our heads in the press box, shining down on the field.
Yeah, that's tough. There he is now. He's got his hands up, shading his eyes.
For Loveless, his 12th stolen base on the season. Now Sean Hurley, the batter, and Medic spins a breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 1. There's now 1 out, top of the 5th. Normal 5, Evansville 4, and Sean Hurley, the batter. With Derek Loveless out at second, 1 man gone. Hurley walked and scored to lead off the 4th. The pitch. Same pitch, same result. Medic jumps ahead 0-2. Hurley also popped out to second, back in the second frame. 7 home runs, 28 driven in for the right-handed batter. And it comes ready. Crankson deals the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball in the back foot. Hurley lays off.
Nice stop by Vicentello. Otherwise, a runner could have been on third. Anyway, that's one of the good things about Mike. He does block that ball well.
Medic ready. Here's the 1-2. Curveball misses inside. Hurley watches it by. The count's even at 2-2. Medic was ahead on Godbold 0-2. Finally struck him out on the payoff pitch. Was ahead on Hurley here 0-2. Count now level. Man out at second, 1 out. Break-even pitch. Fouled back to the screen, and we'll do the 2-2 again.
This just in from around the trail. We have a fifth inning special, $5 on select shirts.
Two-two pitch again. Called strike three. Breaking ball just at the belt. Medic spins it over. Back-to-back punch-outs here, his third in the game. And with two away, Lovelace still out at second. Chris Uriart stands in.
That was a beautiful curveball. Off speed. Kind of froze early.
And Chris Uriart now the batter. 2 for 2, a home run and a single. 2 runs scored and a run driven in. Lovelace at second. Otters trail by 1. And Medic's first pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Uriart has to figure he's not going to see a pitch close to the zone here, right?
Yeah. Well, when you got an open base, although I do not like putting men on base deliberately or whatever.
The old school unintentional intentional walk.
Right.
The 1-0 to Uriart. Misses in the dirt again. Rizzatello smothers it. And it's 2-0. It's the top of the 5th inning. Normal's got 5 runs. Evansville scored 4. There's 2 outs. Derek Lovelace at second. Spencer Medic looking for his first scoreless inning since the first. Normal tallied 1 in the second and third and 3 in the fourth. Medic looking to strand a runner at second to end the 5th. His 2-0. Swung on and missed a perfect fastball. Gets Uriart to swing through it down and away. 2-1.
Now you say he's got 21 home runs.
Correct.
Yeah.
21 home runs, 48 driven in now. Right-handed batter, open stance. Medic twirls the 2-1. Cued off the end of the bat, right back to the mound. Medic fields it on a hop, runs over to first and tosses it there underhand to retire the side and end the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of the 5th. It's Normal 5, Evansville 4 here on WUEV 91.5 FM. Brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krukemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
For the 5th, Jack Landwehr back on the bump for Normal, and Austin Bush leads it off. Takes a fastball high. We're underway in the bottom of the 5th. It's Normal 5, Evansville 4. Getting late here. First game of the doubleheader, so it's a 7-inning ball game. Otters looking to avoid losing the first 2 games of the series to the first place Cornbelters. Bush takes downstairs from Landwehr a breaking ball, and it's 2-0. Austin a pop out to short, a fly out to left for the big left-handed slugger. 240 on the season. Otters down by 1 in the bottom of the 5th. The 2-0 pitch. Bush with a good eye takes a changeup outside, 3-0.
Now, if Mr. Bush was to get on, would you be bunting Mr. Whiting?
The 3-0 fastball right down the middle for strike one. I'd probably consider pinch running for him.
That's right. You got Joe Luca to play first base.
Well, DeLuca got released, so he can't play first.
When?
A couple of days ago, the 3-1. Bush rolls it over a foul on the first base side, 3-2. When we signed Taylor Lane, who is yet to appear in a game yet, DeLuca was given his release back on Sunday.
Oh, my goodness. And what does this, the new guy play?
Outfield, as well as third base.
Oh.
The 3-2 pitch. Bush drills it in the air to deep right center field. But the center fielder, Davison's got a beat on it. He's over into the gap, and he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Bush did not get that one nearly as good as I thought he did. But every time he puts a ball in the air, well, you can never be quite sure where the swing as powerful as his. Now one gone, and Brant Whiting, the batter. First pitch from Landwehr. Whiting swings and misses, and he's down in a quick 0-1 hole. One out, bottom of the fifth. It's Normal 5, Evansville 4. Second game of the 3-game set, first game of the doubleheader. The 0-1 pitch. Whiting gets the count back to even. The fastball misses down and away. Whiting, left-handed batter, 0 for 2. Fly out to right, also a bounce out to first. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball around the ankles, and it's 2-1. Normal's bullpen starting to get loose. A left-handed arm up and ready. Chavarria has stopped loosening out in the Otters pen. And Whiting takes a called strike, too. A breaking ball backdoors on him. And the count's level at 2-2. One out, nobody on for the Otters. Whiting trying to kickstart the fifth. The break-even pitch. Rolled foul, first base side, that hits off the brick sidewall. And the count's still 2-2.
This is a barn burner again.
The pitch lined into left field. Left fielder Godbold takes a look at it and will field on one hop. Looked like he was about to go and grab it, maybe go for a dive, but instead just fields it on one hop and straight away left. It's a base knock for Brant Whiting the other way. And the Otters have the tying run at first base with one out for Mike Rizzatello here in the bottom of the fifth. Whiting held on at first by Iriart. The first pitch to Rizzatello. Breaking ball curves around the inside corner for ball one. It's a right-on-right matchup. Middle infield at double play depth. The 1-0. Rizzatello hits it off his thumbs on one hop to short. Chirino fields, goes to second for one. Throw back to first is high. But the first baseman, Iriart, keeps his foot down on the bag to finish off the 6-4-3 double play. We'll go to the sixth. Otters down by one. It's Normal 5, Evansville 4 here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
Hi, I'm Bill Morgan of Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction. I've built a reputation of doing quality work that will stand the test of time. We didn't get here by knocking on doors, talking gibberish, or trying to be the lowest bid. You don't like to be sold to, and that's not what we do. My philosophy is simple: treating your home like it's my own, from start to finish. For roofing, gutters, siding, give us a call at Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction. Roofing the right way. 812-499-5892 or BillMorganRoofing.com.
The Evansville Otters would like to thank the Evansville Courier-Press for their support and coverage of Otters baseball. The Evansville Courier-Press provides news, sports, and weather coverage to the Tri-State, both in a print and online edition. The Evansville Courier-Press can be found online at courierpress.com, as well as on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. The Evansville Courier-Press, a member of the Journal Media Group.
No matter how large or small your digging project may be, no matter how urban or rural, you must always call 811 before any digging project. 811 is our national one-call number, alerting your local utility companies to come out and mark any lines they have near your dig site. So before you do this or this, Make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811. Brought to you by Indiana 811.
The top half of the sixth inning, Spencer Meddick's going to stay out on the mound for the Otters. After giving up that leadoff walk in the fifth, he settled down for 2 punch outs and a ground ball back to him on the mound. Bottom third of the order for Normal. Meddick's first pitch. Fastball skips in all the way to the backstop for ball 1. Fletcher, Erickson, and Baca, with Normal leading 5-4 in the top of the sixth. Meddick, the lefty, winds and fires the 1-0. Fires a fastball over the outside corner, and the count's even at 1 on Justin Fletcher. 0 for 1 today. Ground out to short, also a sacrifice bunt that helped key the Normal 3-run fourth. Now swings at the 1-1, chops it through the hole on the left side by Ryan Long. J.J. Gould gets it on the backhand. He just puts it in his back pocket. No play available for him there. And Fletcher's aboard with a leadoff single. Well, ground ball into the 5.5 hole. Now comes Max Peterson. I think that might be all for Spencer Meddick. No indication to the bullpen yet, and there it is. Chavarria is going to come on. Meddick's night is done after 5 innings. Matt Chavarria on into the game. We'll take a break and be back with a new pitcher on the mound. We're in the top half of the 6th inning. Normal leads by 1. Matt Chavarria on to pitch. You're listening to Evansville Otters baseball here on WUEV 91.5 FM. Brought to you by Krookemeyer and Kahn.
Evansville Otters baseball. GD Ritzy's menu features hamburgers, grilled chicken sandwiches, old-fashioned peanut butter and jelly, and ice cream. With 3 Evansville locations. West at 4810 University Drive. On the north side at 4320 North 1st Avenue. And on the east side at 601 North Green River Road. GD Ritzy's is open from 10 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. GD Ritzy's, a proud supporter of the Evansville Otters.
Heritage Federal Credit Union has 7 full-service branches in both Evansville and Newburgh, serving more than 38,000 members. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Vanderburgh or Warwick County. Heritage Federal Credit Union offers mortgage and consumer loans, checking and savings accounts, as well as online banking for members. Heritage Federal Credit Union can be reached toll-free by phone at 1-800-858-1693. It can also be found online at hfcu.info.
The Hoosier Lottery began selling lottery tickets on October 13, 1989. Since then, the Hoosier Lottery has offered hundreds of different games, awarded prizes to millions of players, and given billions of dollars to the state of Indiana. The Hoosier Lottery's mission is to responsibly provide innovative and entertaining lottery games for the benefit of the citizens of Indiana. To learn more about the Hoosier Lottery, visit them online at HoosierLottery.com. The Hoosier Lottery, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
Matt Chavarria comes on for Spencer Meddick. And 3 strikeouts, the lowest strikeout total he's had in quite a long time. His low on the season was 2.
This is Chavarria's third or fourth game in a row, is that not?
Well, Chavarria obviously gets the day off yesterday thanks to the rain out, but he pitched on August 10th and 11th.
Yeah.
Did not pitch in the game against Normal. 2-0 on the season for the 6-foot, 195-pound righty. He comes on here with Fletcher at first and Erickson the hitter. Chavarria from the stretch. His first pitch, Erickson shows bunt and gets hit with a breaking ball that just barely nicks him. Squared around, turned to get out of the way. It grazes his shoulder. Chavarria 1 pitch, plunks Erickson. Fletcher goes on down to second, and now that there's been at first and second and nobody out, I only assume that means that Michael Baca is going to be asked to bunt as well.
I would assume so. In a game like this, 5-4, and in late innings, you need runs. 1 is nice, but 2 or 3 is better.
Corners stay in. Chavarria 2-0 with a 2 flat ERA on the season in 9 innings.
And he squared away.
Baca squares early, and Chavarria's first pitch is a fastball up high for ball 1.
You know, many years ago, Sam, when I played, we used to square off. Everybody knew you were bunting, so you squared away. Now everyone likes to square, put the bunt down at the last minute.
Baca squares the 1-0. Fastball just outside, and it's 2-0. Chavarria, 9 innings, 8 strikeouts, 4 walks, 6 hits, pitching against the team he spent all of 2016 with, the Normal Cornbelters.
Oh, he did.
Was 0-3 with Normal with a 6.19 ERA in 61 innings. Is 2-0. That fastball finds the outside corner on the right-handed hitting Baca. Squared away to bunt again, but this time took it back. 2-1. Corners are crashing for the Otters.
That guy on second is not getting a big lead at all.
Fletcher at second, Erickson at first. It's 5-4 Normal, top of the 6th. Nobody out.
So you got a good chance to get him at third base if he...
The pitch, Baca bunts and bunts it by the mound towards the vacated shortstop position. Long with a bare hand throw to first. It's low and all the way to the sidewall. 1 run's gonna score. A second runner's coming home. Erickson, the throw to the plate. It is in time. Erickson is out by a step and a half. Baca ends all the way up at third. The Otters getting out on the play. Erickson trying to score. Normal now leads 6-4 on the throwing error from Ryan Long. The throw back into the infield went all the way to Rizzatello at the plate, who applied the tag on Erickson, trying to score from first on the errant throw. Baca ends up at third, and now with 1 away here in the top of the 6th, it's Normal 6, Evansville 4.
I know Ryan got that error, but I think that's an unjust error, to be honest, but I won't go into detail.
Now it's Davison Jr., a man at third, top of the order. Chavarria's first pitch. Fastball a little high for ball 1.
I'll just say flexibility and agility. That's enough.
The 1-0. Fastball snipes the outside corner. It's 1-1 on Davison. Left-handed hitter. He's 1 for 3 tonight. A double back in the third. Scored a run. Baca at third. 1 out. Infield in. The pitch floats outside, and it's 2-1.
Quiet in Otterville here.
The 2-1 pitch. Davison flies it in the air to left center field. Harrison racing over. He makes the catch. Running back into his left. He has no chance to throw out Baca, who tags and scores from third with no play. And it's now 7-4 Normal.
Number 12, shortstop Santiago Torino.
Now, if they were to lose this, they went in, 4.5 out?
Mm-hmm.
So they'd be 5.5 out.
Yep.
It's a lot of ground to make up.
Now base is clear for Santiago Torino. 2 outs. Normal by 3. And he swings and chops it on the ground to the hole on the left side. Long stabs it there, and the third baseman fires over in time to get Torino to end the inning. But Normal adds 2 more. We'll go to the bottom half of the 6th. It's Cornbelters 7, Otters 4. You're on WUEV 91.5 FM. Brought to you by Krookemeyer and Kahn.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring. It's
Pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krookemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krookemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
Normal Cornbelters, who lead 7-4 as we go to the bottom half of the 6th inning of the first game of the doubleheader, so a 7-inning contest getting late. Miles Muller, the new man on to pitch for the Cornbelters, struggled back on Tuesday, getting through 2/3 of an inning, did not have a run charged to his account. These 3 hitters, a walk and a strikeout as well. No record, a 2.91 ERA for the Southpaw in 12 1/3 innings. Hunter Cullen will lead it off for Evansville, trailing by 3. That means Jack Landwehr now out of the game, in line for his 8th victory of the season. It'll be his 8th in his last 9 games. First pitch to Cullen, shows bunt and looks at a pitch down low for ball 1. Landwehr's final line, 5 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs, both are all earned, 2 walks and 4 punch-outs. Muller from the full wind, the 1-0. Cullen again squares around, but takes it back, thinks it was low. And it's a called strike anyway, 1-1. Bottom half of the 6th, the normal 7, Evansville 4. Count even on Cullen. The pitch skips in. Nice pick by the catcher Erickson. And it's 2 balls and a strike.
I think the pitchers, left-hand pitchers who drop down to a low 3/4, when they throw that slider, they can't throw a curveball, they got to throw a slider.
2-1 offering. Chopped on the ground softly towards second. Fletcher, the second baseman, charges, fields, and throws in time to get Cullen for the first out of the 6th.
Number 31, the shortstop, J.J. Gould.
Now J.J. Gould, 1 for 2 with the double, also a punch-out. Muller into the wind, his pitch. Misses around ankle high for ball 1. It's normal 7, Evansville 4, getting late. Otters dropped the first game of the series back on Tuesday, now in danger of dropping their 2nd in a row. The 1-0. Misses down and away, 2 balls and no strikes. Gould, right-handed batter against the Southpaw. Muller out on the mound.
Who is slated to pitch the 2nd game?
And it's going to be another good matchup. Nick Bosman for Normal, who's unbeaten this season, 5-0 against Randy Wynn for the Otters, who leads the staff with 4 complete games. The 2-0. Fastball at the top of the zone, called strike 1, letter high. Otters right now out hitting the Cornbelters, but trailing where it counts. The pitch. Gould pops it foul, right side, 2-2.
Yeah, 9-7. The only thing is they've got 1, 2, 3 doubles and 1 home run compared to
2 doubles and 7 singles for the Otters.
Yeah.
Break-even pitch to Gould. Good take, a breaking ball on his back foot. He lays off, and the count's full. Bottom half of the sixth, one out, nobody on. Normal 7, Evansville 4, looking to get a rally started in the sixth. Muller winds and deals the 3-2 pitch. Gould takes a called strike 3 on the inside corner. Thought it was in, but to no avail. Dennis Freck rings him up for the second out of the sixth.
Back to the top of the order, number 6, the second baseman, David Cronin.
A very dejected ball player, JJ. The way he walked back to that dugout. He didn't slam the bat in the cage, but carried it down into the dugout. Very dejected.
Now 2 away, top of the order. David Cronin, the hitter. Left on left matchup in the first pitch. He drags a bunt up the first base line. Muller off the mound, fields with the bare hand and throws to first. In time to get Cronin and retire the side. We'll go to the 7th and final inning. It's normal 7, Evansville 4 here on WUEV 91.5 FM. Brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
Why Old National Bank? Old National Bank began in 1834 with just one room and a passion for helping people prosper. Today, we are honored and grateful to be the financial partner for so many businesses, families, and individuals like you. From our commitment to safety and security to our promise of service that will exceed your expectations, we want to be your bank for life. Old National Bank, member FDIC.
This Evansville Otters broadcast is made possible through support from New Image Travel. New Image Travel provides motor coach charter service to the United States and Canada with pickup within a 150-mile radius of Evansville. A full list of New Image Travel's offerings can be found online at newimagecharter.com. New Image Travel can be reached toll-free at 1-800-432-6213. New Image Travel, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
The local area Pepsi Bottling Group distributors would like to wish the Evansville Otters the best of luck in today's contest. Featuring Pepsi Company products for distribution to retailers and vendors in the Tri-State, the Pepsi Bottling Group has 3 Tri-State locations at 901 East Diamond Avenue in Evansville, 2605 West Main Street in Marion, Illinois, and at 3081 Kentronics Drive in Owensboro. More information on Pepsi products can be found online at PepsiCo.com. Pepsi, a proud supporter of the Evansville Otters.
Seventh and final frame here from Bosse Field. It's normal 7, Evansville 4 in the first game of the doubleheader. Earlier this season, the two clubs played a doubleheader. Evansville took the first game on the strength of a Patrick McGuff shutout, and then lost in the second game in extra innings. Now behind here in the first game, top of the 7th, it's 7-4 normal. The first pitch of the frame from Matt Chavarria finds the outside corner to Derek Lovelace. It's 0-1. Chavarria will stay on for the 7th, finished off the 6th, pitching a full frame, the 0-1. Lovelace bounces it on the ground, a wicked hop off the glove of Austin Bush and into shallow right field. Second baseman Cronin out there to pick it up. They're going to rule that one an error. Tough break for Bush. That ball took a pretty sinister hop up towards his noggin. And Lovelace aboard at first to open the inning.
Seems like this guy is always up with men on base.
Good reason for it. Godbold hitting in the middle of the order, 66 driven in. First pitch. Swings and drills it back to the screen for strike 1. Godbold, though, has been held in check today after he pounced for 4 RBIs on Tuesday. He's 0 for 3 today, 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Has Lovelace at first. He's stolen a base today. Top of the 7th, nobody out. Throw over to first, and Lovelace back in there standing. Godbold, right-handed hitter against the righty Chavarria out on the mound.
Well, we won't have any sun to block Cronin's eyes if the runner does steal. That's what happened the last time.
Chavarria set. The 0-1. Breaking ball, Godbold swings and sends it back to the screen. Quickly 0-2.
People don't realize, if you never played baseball before, you don't realize how that sun can affect you when a ball's coming at you and you're completely blinded.
Chavarria set is 0-2. Fastball misses off the outside corner. Chavarria spotted it up nicely, but no call, and it's 1-2.
I rung him up, but that don't count.
Godbold stays alive, a ball and 2 strikes.
He's going.
Loveless held on at first.
He's stealing.
The pitch, runner stays put, and it swung on and missed. A slider down and away. Godbold tried to check his swing, but he clearly went around. That's the first out of the 7.
I'll tell you, that Loveless has really got me twice now. I've misjudged him going to steal.
Number 17, designated hitter Sean Hurley.
Now Sean Hurley, 1 out, a man at first. Top of the 7. Right v right matchup. And Chavarria's first offering, able to clip the outside corner, 0-1. Yeah. Looks like Jonathan DeMarte, the man who closed out Tuesday's game, getting loose down in the bullpen for Normal.
Watch it, Loveless over in first.
Throw back over, Loveless back in standing.
He looks like he's going to steal every time. He rocks his body back and forth like he was going to go, and he's got me twice now. But now he's got a different, see, there he goes. See how he's leaning?
0-1 pitch. Slider down and away. Hurley checks his swing, and he lays off for ball 1. Middle infield at double play depth, top of the 7th. It's Normal 7, Evansville 4. First game of the Twin Bills. Second game will come shortly after the completion of game 1. The pitch, runner goes, and it's popped in the air right in front of the mound. Chavarria's calling for it, and he's going to make the catch, with Loveless returning back to first.
And I'll tell you what, Sam, we just have been honored. Secret Weapon is down behind the dugout. He had just gotten out of rehab and unfortunately lost another part of his leg.
Now Chris Uriart, 2 out, a man at first. And Chavarria's first offering, fastball misses just a touch high and outside for ball 1.
Now he puts the earphones on after I mentioned that welcome, Secret Weapon.
Chavarria set at the belt. His 1-0 pitch. Slider darts down and away, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. It's the top of the 7th inning. First game of the doubleheader. Normal leads 7-4. Otters will take their last hacks in the bottom half of the frame. Most likely against the closer for Normal, Jonathan DeMarte, who's loosening up in the pen. 2-0 on Uriart, 2 for 3 on the day. And Chavarria misses outside, 3-0. Uriart, a solo home run, also a single and 2 runs scored. Ahead in the count, 3-0. Would not be surprised to see him have the green light here. Try and take a rip for the fences and push Normal's lead to 5. The 3-0. Chavarria finds the strike zone, able to whittle away the outside corner. And it's 3-1. Uriart open, stance right-handed hitter. Loveless still at first. Chavarria ready. The 3-1. Slider called, strike 2, backed up on Chavarria, but able to just glance the inside corner, and the count's full 3-2. Loveless will get the head start from first. Bush still holding him on. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Otters down by 3. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Chavarria battles back from down 3-0 to get Uriart to swing and miss at a slider down and away. to end the 7th. We'll go to the bottom half of the frame. Otters need 3 to tie or 4 to win. You're listening to Evansville Otters baseball here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krookemeyer and Kahn.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krookemeyer & Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
For the normal Cornbelters, Jonathan DeMarte picked up the save on Tuesday, finishing off that 13-11 contest. Faced 3 hitters, got them all out. DeMarte, right-handed thrower, 6'1", 205 pounds. 3-3 with a 2.26 ERA, 5 saves, 43 2/3 innings, 49 punch-outs, 11 walks, and 32 hits allowed. 2, 3, and 4 in the order for the Otters to come up here in the 7th and final frame. First game of the doubleheader. Game 2 will be about a half hour or so after the completion of Game 1. Ryan Long leads it off. He is 1 for 2. Double walk and also an RBI ground out. DeMarte set on the mound. His pitch to Long misses down low for ball 1. Long left-handed batter against the ready DeMarte out on the mound.
Yeah, we need 3 to tie, 4 to win. We can do it.
This was the same part of the order DeMarte went through back on Tuesday. Says 1-0, pushes Long off the plate, 2-0. Got Long to ground out to short, Harrison to pop out to second, and then Gardner to fly out to left to end that wild contest on Tuesday night. Now 2-0 on Long. Here it comes. Fastball finds the inside corner. DeMarte hucks it over. 2-1. Bottom of the 7th, 7-4 normal leads. Evansville looking to avoid to fall behind 5.5 games in the division. The 2-1 pitch. Called strike 2. A little high just above the belt, but at the top of the zone. 2-2. Marte gets his sign, comes ready. Serves up the 2-2 pitch. Off speed, floated out of his hands high and wide. And the count's going to go full 3-2. The Otters can just get a leadoff base runner, walk, error, hit by pitch, what have you. Just anything to get the ball rolling.
I would agree with you on that. A walk is just as good as a base hit in this situation.
Payoff pitch. Down in the dirt, ball 4. Fastball skips to the backstop off the shin guards of Erickson. Long draws the free pass. It opens up the 7th and final inning for the Otters with a base runner.
And we got Travis coming up. He's got 2 hits, a double, a single, and a walk. He's perfect today.
yet to be retired. Harrison, 2 runs driven in as well. Has Long over at first base. Nobody out, bottom of the 7th. Otters need 3 to tie, or you want to get greedy, 4 to win it.
Yeah, let's get greedy.
Otters, it's been a long time since they've had a walk-off. They've only had 2 walk-off victories this season. Both of them coming in the span of 24 hours on back-to-back days against the Gateway Grizzlies in June. First pitch to Travis. DeMarte sizzles a fastball over the outside half for strike 1. Harrison, right-handed batter, Long at first, being held on by Iriart. Middle infield at double play depth.
Yeah, Ryan hasn't got a big lead because, again, you're 3 runs down. You're not going to be aggressive.
The 0-1. Harrison, he takes a hack at a fastball and fouls it straight back, just a touch late. 0-2.
Now, yesterday, Sam, was the first time I ever had the pleasure of meeting Travis Harrison, and I tell you what, he impressed me. He was a very, very fine gentleman. And you travel with these guys, you know him. I don't go down on the field, so I don't know any of them personally.
0-2 on Harrison. DeMarte set. Twirls the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3 on the outside black. Harrison frozen, and on 3 pitches, DeMarte sets him down for the first down in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 5, the right fielder, Jeff Gardner.
While you're waiting for this, for Gardner to get up, just a quick thing about Secret Weapon. He was one of the biggest fans we ever had here in Otterville, and unfortunately, he's lost both of his legs and is in the wheelchair, and yet here he is a month or 5 weeks out of being operated on.
First pitch to Gardner, fastball spins him away for ball 1.
Yeah, 6 weeks after being operated on, here he is at a ball game, and he called me the other night and he said, I intend to go to the game and I'm going to be in uniform. And here he is. We really appreciate that, gentlemen.
The 1-0 pitch to Gardner. That fastball just able to tickle the inside black. And the count's even at 1. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Normal 7, Evansville 4. Ryan Long at first. Jeff Gardner at the plate. Tying run Austin Bush in the on-deck circle. The 1-1 pitch. Gardner takes a fastball below the zone, and it's 2-1.
The sun has gone down and lights are on, and it's still a beautiful, beautiful night. If we still got a second game to go and plenty of room for parking and seating.
3 men on the right side of the diamond for Normal. The pitch. Gardner hits it hard on the ground right to the second baseman. Fletcher turns to second for 1, back to first. That's a game-ending double play. Normal turns it 4-6-3 to wrap up the first game of the doubleheader. They've taken the first 2 games from the Otters in this series.
We will have game 2 of our doubleheader here this evening.
Final score here from Bosse Field in game number 1. It's Normal 7, Evansville 4. Just a tough one for the Otters. Normal just barely able to pull away with it from Evansville with a 2-run 6th inning. Otters got within 1, but that's as close as they could get. Final line score in this one for Normal, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. For the Otters, 4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error for them, or excuse me, 2. Winning pitcher will end up being Jack Landwehr, his 8th win of the season. Loser Spencer Medic and Jonathan DeMarte the save. We'll send you back to normal program. We'll have a half hour or so for the second game of the doubleheader. So be sure to stick with us for that. You won't want to miss the second game of the doubleheader as the Otters try to even up the twin bill. Final score here from game 1, it's Evansville 7, Normal 7, Evansville 4. We'll be back to action in about a half hour or so. Stay with us. This has been Evansville Otters Baseball here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.